2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Miami Heat. And taking a look here at the Heat, finally we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like it's been a long offseason. Going to be an interesting year for Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Everybody knows his story. Once the video coordinator, all the way to head coach, two-time champion as the head coach of the Heat, but now LeBron James is gone. What kind of a year is it going to be?
It's going to be tough. You know, a lot of people feel, I feel this way, it's my personal opinion. Anybody could, have a great team when you have LeBron and two other stars, but now that one of your stars is gone, the true coaching will now begin. That
is going to be an interesting story to watch down there in Miami. Way to keep it real, Shaq. I appreciate it.
And now, your San Antonio Spurs starting lineup. A 6'11" center from Brazil, number 22, Iago. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6", number 14, Daniel Reed. Forward from San Diego State, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. A 6'2" guard from France, number 9, Tony Parker. A 6'11" forward from Wake Forest, number 21, Tim Duncan. Your head coach is Greg Popovich.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We're live at AT&T Center. Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, for this Spurs home game. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Dang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. And it's Bosh in at the 5 spot.
Dwayne Wade last season shooting a career high from the field. Not the focal point offensively playing alongside LeBron, but he responded with the most efficient offensive season of his career.
Now here's Green. Here's Duncan. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Chalmers with a screen on Leonard. Wade drives in. Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
First free throw is good. And Wade drops them both. Heat on D. 4-point game. Parker kicks to Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And Wade last season with the fewest three-point attempts, Clark, of his career.
And I think that was by intention, Kevin. He wanted to be much more efficient, so he decided to stay inside the arc. It hasn't been a strength of his throughout his career. But as he ages and loses some of that athleticism, I think he's going to have to look to reshift the balance of his shot attempts going forward.
Miami with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Bosch. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Parker outside. The feed to Duncan. The 9-foot shot. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Duncan's got his first points of the game. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wade passes to Dan. All alone. Mick Roberts misses.
Not really the start they wanted. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
Parker outside. Into Green. It's deflected. Stolen by Bosch. Mick Roberts dishes to Chalmers. And he gets it to go. Heat were really in a class of their own last year when it came to offensive firepower and shot an amazing rate.
Yeah, they ended with a 50% shooting mark, which is really just off the charts. I mean, to go that entire season at that clip, impressive.
Here's Duncan, the Heat getting the bucket. Here's Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Wade kicks to Chalmers. Outside Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wade. Rebound San Antonio.
For example, with the Heat, they shot 50% from the floor last year, and the second-place team in that category was the Spurs, less than 49. So incredible shooting from Miami.
Green with a screen on Wade. Parker against Chalmers. It's Parker with the drive. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
You know, just thinking about the Heat, it seemed every shot they took would go in and they wouldn't settle for anything less than a great look at the basket. That's really how you get to shoot over 50% as a team.
Shots good by Bosch.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Chalmers against Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Tipped away. Stolen by Bosch. Dang attacking. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Splitter. Bellinelli comes in for Leonard. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Here's Napier. Nailed from three-point land.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Spurs trail by 5. Ginobili outside. Dishes it to Mills. Dial, the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yep, 2 turnovers in a row for them. That's a recipe for disaster.
The Heat leading by 5. And Cole kicks to Haslem. Nobody near Granger. Off target with his 3.
Manu Ginobili has always been one of my favorite guys to watch and an elite shooting guard on the court. I mean, the issue with him has been health. You know, last season he missed about a month with a tweaked hamstring, right as the Spurs went on their rodeo road trip.
Here's Cole after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. That's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's Ginobili. And Mills atop the key. Diaw, the screen. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. No luck, and it's Miami the other way. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Cole, the pass to Anderson. Here's Napier. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Ginobili. Tries it from 9. Good.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Heat out front, up by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Spurs trail by 3.
Greg Popovich with 15 straight 50-win seasons as head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. What a remarkable streak of success. And I don't really think folks understand what that level of consistency embodies. He's widely regarded as the best head coach in the NBA, and for good reason. He's the full package as a head coach.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Haslam. Napier is out there with Norris Cole. Then there's Chris Anderson, and it's Granger in at the small forward.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Popovich in the top 5 in coaching win percentage all time.
And he's likely to remain in that lofty company. Kevin, he said he plans to follow Tim Duncan into retirement. Not a bad plan. They pretty much came in together, so might as well go out together.
Ginobili can't hit.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Guys, it is hard to question that Patty Mills was instrumental in the Spurs title run. Getting in the best shape of his life was the key to his breakout season. As Coach Popovich said, he was a little fatty. He had too much junk in the trunk. He came back svelte and cut and understood you have to make better decisions. Point guard type decisions. Kevin?
Pop never wanted to hide his feelings, Doris. Thank you.
Marco Bellinelli with a career season playing for the Spurs in 2013-14. His best ever three-point percentage. In fact, he led the league in that category for the first half of the season.
And for Bellinelli, you couldn't have asked for a better situation than the Spurs offensively.
Yeah, they put their shooters in a great position to succeed, Kevin. A really good passing offense with a clear system, clear-cut system. Marco wasn't asked to create his shot as much, and that benefits him and his team.
Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Spurs continue, guys, to be one of the top-tier teams in the league, both offensively and defensively.
Well, great discipline and efficiency, the continuity of the roster, the stability, and, of course, you know, what Pop calls corporate knowledge, just the unity of this roster that has grown over the years.
Spurs trail by 4. Parker kicks to Splitter. Inside. Leonard, no luck.
And for the Spurs, hey, defensively with Duncan and Splitter inside, they've got the size to protect the paint. Leonard, their wing stopper, is terrific and can guard any position on the wing. They use their length to contest shots late and avoid cheap fouls. And the other thing you like about them is they didn't give up a lot of free throws last season.
Wade. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, the Spurs were just terrific offensively. Best three-point shooting team in the NBA 3 of the last 4 seasons. And I think probably the best passing team as well. They really move the ball and get great movement in their offense.
You know, for Dwayne Wade, he's an athlete who's grown accustomed to having his personal life and his public life intersect. But he's found a way to turn that into a positive, selling the rights to a sitcom based on his experiences as a player and a parent.
And Wade, generous, sharing his experiences for sure. Steve, he even released a training app for smartphones last season.
You know, I used it, Kevin. I ended up dominating my old man league in San Diego. So I'm really grateful to Dwayne